Bite it us. I know you like the cuss. Who can you trust to bring the rush? Now do boss. Come on, keep it moving. The boss. Hey, yeah, I like this. What you doing? The boss. Rockin' to the beat. Hey, yo, all in together now. The boss. Come on, let's keep it moving. The boss.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition, exciting edition of our Tuesday night episode of Walking This Way in Impact Podcast. I'm your host, Fermin Jackson G, along with my lovely co-host, Finn and Sapphire as well. We are right here in DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. Everybody wants to know what that means. I'm very excited for anybody guest tonight. I came across a social media platform via Facebook. I just love her swag. I love her confidence. I just love what she represents. She walks to the beat of her own drum. She walks by her rules. She doesn't care what nobody thinks. But that's what sex is all about: being yourself, being confident, being bold, and that's all the good thing about it. So I'm very excited to have our guest, Miss Heavenly Ash Beau. Before we get started, let me go ahead and reintroduce my lovely co-host, Phoenix. What's going on with you? And I know
Hi, everybody. Good to be here. Thank you, Fermin. Thank you, Heavenly Ash Beau. Good to be here. I'm excited to meet you, get down and talk depths with you. Good show. So excited.
Thanks for having me, y'all. I'm happy to be here as well.
Hey, most definitely. And we thank you for being here. Heavenly, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience for the very first time here on Walking This Way Impact World Podcast.
Want me to introduce myself? Is that what you said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know why I hear. Is there still some music playing in the background?
Yeah, I got some background music going on, but I give you
I was like, what is that? Okay. So I am Heavenly Ash, and yes, I'm from Dallas. I am a plus size influencer. I model. I host. I do events. So I guess you could say I'm a promoter as well. I've been modeling and in this industry for about 10 years. I just love promoting body positivity. It's not so much as being a big girl per se or being plus size. It's just being confident in yourself and finding your own pretty. I do have a boutique that's called Pretty Girl Couture Boutique. And we have a pretty girl experience as well. So it's just all about finding your own pretty and being confident in that. So that's a little bit of what I do.
Man, that's awesome. And like I said, I came across your social media platform a couple of weeks ago. Like I said, I love how you carry yourself as being a confident woman, not allowing insecurities or anything. Or I got to look a certain way in order to get this certain attention, but you being you. And people love realness. What they say, real recognize real, and the realness. And but at the same time, I know that you are inspiring other individuals to feel confident in themselves and don't worry about what anybody think. Phoenix, have anything you want to chime in on?
I think what you do is amazing. Body positivity is definitely something that the community and youth and everybody needs, to be comfortable in your own skin. Is a big thing. So kudos.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so take us to the beginning. Take us to the background. Like I said, it's about you tonight. So give us a picture of who this phenomenal woman is.
Well, you say take you back. Jeez. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this because I know we ain't got a lot of time.
You good.
A little back, but I mean, pretty much in the beginning, I was, married at an early age. I am now divorced. I'm single, y'all. But anyways, I was married like my early 20s, like in a committed relationship, housewife. I had my children in my 20s. So I was just, I want to say, buried in like not knowing my own identity, not really loving myself, not being confident, just not pretty much in a good situation. And I decided early on while my kids were small, they're now like almost 18, 16, older now, but I just decided that I wanted different for myself. I've always been a girly girl. My background is beauty, so I do makeup, hair, all of that kind of stuff naturally. I'm into fashion naturally. So I was never the stay at home mom that was, looking busted up. I just didn't really like my body. So I decided early on, like, okay, I'm not gonna be his shadow. I'm not gonna be, I'm gonna be my own person.
Right.
I'm gonna start my businesses. I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna do all of this stuff. So that's what I did, and then I ended up working like at this boutique, and then I started my own boutique. Like my boutique's been around since like 2008. So somebody approached me that was like, hey, you should start modeling and start like, like you inspire so many women. You should get like a group of girls and then y'all do these shows and do these events and people follow you. And then I just started doing it. And when I started doing the fashion shows and the fashion events, it just empowered me. Like it just made me feel so good about myself. I seen how it made the other women feel, and I just ran with it. I'm like, this is what we gonna do. We gonna do this. We gonna do events. We gonna do fashion shows. We gonna do each other hair and makeup. And I started dressing the ladies and doing photo shoots and stuff. So we just started going from there. I've done Fashion Week. I've done a lot of shows in Dallas, and I've worked with at least over 600 women, like different sizes. Because it wasn't, like I said, just big girls per se, plus size. I've worked with girls of size 2, size 0. I've been featured in magazines, international shows. So you name it, just about with that, I've done it. So that's just how the beginning of that goes. And then, now they're like, your events are so good and positive. You should try to do something more in Dallas, like, for Dallas,
Right.
for the plus size women. So that's how the BBW party started. And I have my baddie crew of girls who go with me to the parties. If we are doing like service, like I have bottle girls that are plus size, because the BBW parties are catered to plus size. That actual company is. So, my baddies come with me everywhere I go. We do guest appearances. So I know a lot of people be thinking like we're like strippers or where you can pay us for content, and they reach out for so many different reasons, and that's not what we're about. We're more so focused on you coming out. If you love big girls, like you like them, that's the kind of girls you like. For the guys, they're gonna come out. And then if you are a plus size woman, or you want to support your besties that are plus size, then you come out to our events and we have fun. We go turn up with you. We go pop bottles with you. We go do everything to make sure that you have a good time. Or we can come to your actual event and party with you. You know what I mean? So that's all that in a nutshell of what I do. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that
Yeah.
up. I don't sell
Oh man,
content.
and that's what's up right there. I know you mentioned that you was married before, and you mentioned something about a shadow. Let me ask you this, and that's why I believe in being comparable. I do believe in that, because when I say being comparable, because you don't want to be in a position where I'm feeling stuck. That makes sense what I'm saying. That it should
Right,
be total
exactly.
freedom. It should be liberty. It should be inspiration, motivation, inspiring
Right,
one another to do great things, right? And not just
right.
feel stuck. You mentioned something about a shadow. And I know, was it always like, you can't do this, you can't do that? Was it always negative? Because I know you have dreams, goals, aspirations, but was it always like negative, putting down, or what was going on?
I mean, at first, he was my, like, we were high school sweethearts. So we had been together like since we was 17, 18 years old, all the way up until I was 30. So yeah, so like it was good at first because we were friends. But like moving forward as we started like growing up, and becoming our own person, it did start to feel like competition. Like he noticed me, getting more attention because he was military. So we had to travel and move and stuff. But I always have been the type of person where I have a big personality. I started an Army wife group in Kansas.
Okay.
In a
Nice.
small country town. I was like, it's no hair stores out here. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, they didn't have a Walmart, like nothing. It was so small. And I'm like, oh, I gotta do something about this. And that's how I started my boutique because
Okay.
I was like, I gotta make some friends. Like, ladies, we gotta have a wine night. We gotta do a book reading night. We gotta do something because I can't. And he just noticed me starting to prosper and do things, and he just felt like it was a competition. But I mean, he was a breadwinner, so I didn't have a choice but to fall back, and so I just got tired of it. It just started being overwhelming. I just feel like all women, if you married or not, you should have your own bag. Period.
Right.
It don't matter.
Hey,
Like some people
it's
are
not
like, you
wrong with
gotta
that.
be married. You be married, and then you got your husband, and you can lean on him and have your babies and all that. Even married, it still be problems.
But you know what? That's why I was saying I believe in comparability, being comparable. And I believe in you should have total freedom. You should have access. Marriage shouldn't be something bad. I believe in successful marriage. I do believe in it. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But I do believe that the marriage can be. It takes two willing people to make it work.
It
I
can be
believe in total
successful.
freedom. I believe in total freedom. I believe in challenge each other in a good way, but always room to grow, improve, not get stagnant, not get complacent. See, that makes marriage boring when you get complacent and you get mediocre. It shouldn't be like that. But I like your mindset that when you was in this place in Kansas, you utilize your creativity, you got things going. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's actually a big ups as well. So that's really a big up. So I like that. Things you have anything you want to chime in on?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. As far as being in a marriage, and even when you're in it, you still have your passions. So, to still go for your passions is big because you do have that energy that's kind of holding you back because you don't want to outshine. So coming out of that situation, and do you feel like you truly found yourself after you left the marriage?
I definitely do. Like, I definitely do. I really feel like, because I definitely feel like I do because I put a lot of stuff on the back burner. We grow up feeling I have my values, as a Christian, like, the man is the head, and you're his partner and his back, all of that. Right. Like, I agree with all of that. So, and I didn't want to divorce or, break that up. So, yes, I did feel like that way originally, but like, also too, like a lot. So I felt that way in my dreams that I wanted to do, as far as like continuing like college stuff and school, and I had to let all that go because he went to college and he went to the military, and I had my 2 kids at the time, and then I was pregnant, after that. So a lot of stuff I had to put on the back burner so that my ex-husband could be successful and lead us, because that's what we are programmed to do. Like, let him, because he's the breadwinner. He's going to take care of everything. He going to do this, he going to do that. So just look pretty and fall back, and you'll have your time.
Like that.
Never came.
But you know what? But you know what?
Right.
When he messed that up, I respect. Let me say, and guys got to understand this too. It's not wrong with a woman being independent. And let me say that because before the guy met her, she had her own place. She was paying her own bills. She would take care of herself. In other words, she was being responsible. So what guy don't want that? That means, God forbid, if something does happen to me, that shows me she know how to hold everything down. So a guy
In his
should want that.
defense, we were kids, though. In his defense, we came
Right.
straight out of, from our parents, basically. So
But
I
see,
do give him that much.
yeah, but see, that's when his father should prepare him for that. Like marriage, not saying per se, but I'm saying that's when his father should have been preparing him for that. Marriage is more than just wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Right.
Marriage is principle. Marriage is work, and it's a blend of two individuals come together as one. But on that, you both supposed to set your own legacy. But that's for another subject. But yeah, but
Right.
yeah, but it's a beautiful thing that you make out of it. But you got a lot of great work going on with you, Heaven. I know you have an event coming up. Is it next year? Next year, correct? Next year, first of the year.
Yes. Well,
So
right now we have some stuff cooking since you brought it up. You brought it up. So we are gearing up for a Wednesday night and Sunday night for it to be grown and sexy. We calling it thick, you know. Meaning I'm not trying to make it I'm not trying to make it just plus size. Like you gotta be two something to do something. I
right,
just want it to be grown and sexy. So we gonna have food. We got a live band. We gonna do some karaoke.
okay,
We gonna do some open mics.
Nice.
So I got two different locations. One is gonna be at like a restaurant on Wednesday night, and then Sunday nights is gonna be an actual club with the live band and everything. So all of that will be announced this week. Locations. And I got a model call coming up next week. So
Okay.
I am looking for my team. Like I'm looking for, cause like in the past, what has been? I just launched the BBW parties in June. In June, and it's already like crazy. So I need to get my team people added to my team that's the behind the scenes, and then I also need to expand my baddie crew. So all of that is taking place next week. I'm on a call.
and that's what's up. I got a company. Big shout out to Martel. I had him on the show a couple months back. He said, "Ah, that's funny. Gotta be two something to do something."
That's the saying, that's what y'all guys say.
That's
What
funny.
what to do something?
They be like, cause girl, like I'm telling y'all, I meet people everywhere I go. And it's girls that are like 120, 130. They like, oh man, come on, I'm sick. I'm almost
Sick.
there. And I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, you like put me on your crew. I'm like, some girls gonna beat me up. You gotta be too something to do something.
That's
And I'm
funny.
like, what? What does that mean? So I need to be 200 pounds. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you gotta have a little roll
A little bit of
somewhere. You
little
gotta
something
come
on
in with
there.
something. Yeah,
I
so
feel
they gonna get
that.
mad at me. So yeah,
but
Right.
he know that's
but you
what
know,
they say.
okay. I mean, you learn stuff every day. But life is beautiful, right? You doing something that you love to do. That's the most important thing, and it's fun. But not only that, you're
Right,
giving back to other people. They come out, have a good time, feel comfortable, feel sexy, and not
Right.
feeling judged. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
exactly.
That women love to be sexy. Women love to be in their femininity. And
Right,
I know you have these modern day males who look down upon these women, want to judge them and all the other stuff, and that's not fair. But women
right,
want to be sexy, be confident, be who you
Mhm.
are, and wear your hair down and have total freedom. That's my
right,
opinion. That's how I look at it. And it makes you feel good about yourself. It's not about the outer appearance, but it's on the inside of you. And I respect that.
So I have a question.
Too. Yeah.
Because you did say you are single, and I do relate. Like, do you feel that your drive hinders you in the dating scene, or do you feel like men are intimidated by you?
Insecurities.
All of that. I feel all of that. All of that.
Insecurity, guys. No,
Just wanted to make sure it wasn't only me.
I mean,
well, let me ask you.
I don't think it's insecurity on the guy. I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give the guys that. I don't think it's that. I just feel like men, and I'm not a man, but I feel like, in my opinion, men are raised up, like, like I said, the traditional values and, how it's supposed to be. A woman is supposed to be, small to them. And, so I do. Right. They just want us to just nod and be like, yeah.
Pretty. I can't just be pretty.
Yeah, right. And so,
I don't want you to be dumb.
Well, not dumb, but y'all don't want us to be yapping. What's the
no? The thing about it is
challenge them. They don't want us to challenge them, is what it is.
Right.
Oh,
right.
What it is? You talking about giving an opinion? Like you have an opinion for something? That's what you're saying?
Not an opinion. It's just that, like, for me, and I'm only speaking for me. For me, I am a successful woman. Like, I make good money. I'm a 6-figure earner, almost 7-figure earner. Okay. And when I meet a guy, I don't come in with that, like, boom, like, this is, you know what I mean? I'm more, I'm more quiet with it. But then when they discover I have a social presence and all of that, they're like, oh. So then it comes to the point where, oh, well, I don't know if I make enough, or I don't know this, or I don't know that. And I don't think it's insecurity. It's just them being human. I think that's just them being human.
No, it's not. That's insecurities. Because
like my last ex was upset, like, you can't make more money than me.
But no, that is. That's just insecurities. That's what I'm telling you. That's insecurities, because they're not comfortable in their own self. That's not an I am. That's an I do. Your income is just an I do. It's not an I am. That's an I do. That's what I do. And that's what the problem is. I don't care how much you make. That does not define who I am. And if that shows me that you're responsible, that's just me. I'm speaking for myself. You're just a responsible woman who's about your bit, and I respect that. See, what some of these guys want, they want somebody dumb, stupid. I don't want nobody dumb and stupid. That don't mean they ain't nothing. But when you handle your own business, that's what makes it successful. Because you know how to handle. You just being responsible. What's wrong with that?
Right. I understand that. I feel that, and I get that feedback too. But then once it gets going, and we just dating, not like casually dating, no sex involved, just normal, normal shit. And it's like they act weird. It's weird.
No, Heavenly, what I'm telling you is some of these guys are not being real with themselves. They lie, they manipulate. That's the problem. Instead of being straight up and honest, let me ask you this: what's the first question they ask you when they get to know you? What the first thing on their mind? I already know what's on their mind, but they're trying to lie to manipulate.
How do they go about it though?
Right. I mean, I'm a handful. Like, I got a big personality. Like, guys come at me, you so beautiful, and this, and I stop them because I don't want to hear that shit. I mean, I don't want to hear that. And that's
what is he, Grand Rising Queen and all this other stuff?
Right. I don't want to hear that. Like,
what about just talking to you? Like, okay.
When I talk, like, me, a turn on for me is a guy that, like, challenges my mind, my mental. Like, I want to talk about, like, I ain't gonna say money because it's not money. It's just that,
right?
Like, I want to talk about real topics. Okay. Like, I want to talk, like how we talking right now, like a potential guy that I would date. This is the kind of stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about the real shit. Like, I don't want to
get down
all that. You beautiful, and I would marry you.
Grand Rising Queen, all that stuff.
And all this. But I don't want to talk about that.
Grand
I want to
Rising
be
Queen.
real. I want to vibe with you.
You
It
a
takes me
queen.
5 minutes to know if I want to talk to you or not.
Right.
I either want to go on dates with you. I'm be real. I'm real. I want to go on a date with you. I may just want to have a one night stand with you. Like my mind, I feel like it's like a man. I be trying to tone it
No,
down, but I just can't.
no, but y'all real. Let me tell you something. Y'all women, oh look, y'all real.
Love
Let me tell
it.
y'all women are real. If y'all just really want to
Really
have
real.
sex, you gonna let a dude know, hey, I just want to have sex. That's it.
I
But
will.
these males, they will lie. They want to have sex, but they'll lie. Want to get you in a relationship, do all this other stuff, knowing the whole time they just wanted to smash. I know a guy
Right,
one
they do.
time. He said, "I'm
Right.
not feeling this girl." I said, "Just be honest with me, not feeling her." Well, if she don't, if I tell the truth, she won't give me none. Oh well, cause this what you need to do.
Okay.
Tell her what you want to do. Let her tell you
Right.
no, and you just blow it on. That's all you need to do. Stop lying. Stop
And I
manipulating.
mean,
With y'all women, y'all honest. You gonna tell the dude, hey, I just want to have sex, no strings attached.
And it don't even be like that. It's more so of like some people. It don't be that blunt now. I mean, sometimes
That is the
you
truth. You're
may
right. That is the
you
truth.
may want to just be like okay, I vibe with him. You know, this is my vibe. Like he my getaway. He
It's
like
supposed
let's
your
you're
urgent help.
excuse
operating in
me.
your power. That's
Right,
just
like
operating in your power.
right, like we
Well,
just
it
vibe. It ain't that I just want to fuck on you and then I don't ever
it
want
ain't
to
all
talk to
about
you no
sex.
more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, it's not all about sex. It's not.
Right.
Right,
It's not all about sex. It really not. They just say per se. They say you feeling bad.
right,
He need to. Okay, they say I'm not feeling too good today. Okay, what you need? I got this for you. Got that for you, and I'm leaving.
right,
That's all you have to do. He ain't gotta try to. Hey, I want to lay with you, sleep with you, get your
right.
medication, get you some soup, get your Gatorade, and he can leave.
Right.
That's a real man. It's not all
Right.
about
Right.
And that's
sex.
how I am. That's
True.
how I am as a friend to a girl or a guy. Like you want me to bring you some soup or something, you need me to run an errand for you, like that's normal stuff. But people they don't do that. I can't meet people like that nowadays. And
Well,
like
I'm
I
telling you,
said, I've been in a relationship, like a committed relationship till like 30.
I'm
Like
telling
one
you,
man till
Heavenly.
like 30.
I'm
And
telling you,
Girl.
I'm
Heavenly.
38
I'm telling you, Heavenly. These
now.
are not
God.
men.
I
These are
relate with you so
males.
much. I really do. I'm not going to get
These are
into it, but I feel you and focus on you and do what you
Right.
want. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for
Right.
anything because at this point, I feel like a man is not even insecurity so much as where can he place himself? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that comes at to women who aren't at six figures yet. They're still dealing with that, just having a job, a house, and a car. You deal with that because
Right.
a man
well,
thinks, what
Phoenix.
can you do for me?
Well,
Right.
Phoenix, you doing it for yourself, and what's
Right.
the problem is, and this is
Yep.
what the problem is. Y'all do things for yourself. You get out there, you educate yourself, you better yourself. You're doing it for you, and
Right.
I respect that. Some guys that do it for the wrong reasons. They
Right.
tell it, okay, I'm getting my money up for her. I'm working out because of her. I'm doing this
Right.
because of her. Okay, what happened to loving yourself? Let me tell you something. Some women are not into muscular guys. Some women like big guys. Some women
Yep.
like short guys, tall guys. Women have
Right.
different tastes. But if you're gonna do it for you. Trust me,
Right.
Right.
the right individual will come along, but they do it for the
Right.
wrong reason. So if I don't get she
Women
tell me
too.
no, then I'm just gonna throw it away. They did it for the wrong reason. But women, y'all do it for you. You wanna look good for you. You can educate yourself for you. And I'm just keeping it real and keeping it honest. Y'all do it for y'all. Y'all don't do it for a dude.
Some women.
Dudes
Exactly.
do it,
Some women.
but I rather you to be
Being
yourself
real
because
now.
I rather for you to be yourself because I want to know you and I rather for you to be yourself. And that's what it's all about because you don't want to be no stranger. I don't want to know a stranger. You don't know a stranger. It's all about getting to know each other and see where we go at. And that's just what it's all about, having a great conversation, see where do you go. And not to lie,
Right.
not manipulate, and don't play with nobody. I don't believe in all that because that's crazy.
Right.
Don't play nobody. That still come back on.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it real. You gotta make your intentions clear of what you want. And that to me is what stands out when I meet a guy. It ain't about like people like, well, what's your preference? Like to the guys that's watching. What
Let
is
them
she
know.
looking for? What is it that you want in a guy? And like in my type. Like I don't have a type. I don't like short men though. I'm sorry. Some of y'all guys don't like big girls or skinny girls. I don't like short men.
Yeah,
I'm
everybody got
it,
different tastes. There's nothing wrong with that.
right. It's short to me is like 5'9", 5'8". I'm 5'5". So even though that's taller than me, I got a lot of equipment, and guys that are like 5'8", 5'9" is
Come on,
not.
man.
They can't handle all this. I don't want that. I want
Look,
when I put my body
He
on you,
said,
I want to
please.
like, know. So tall men, I'm sorry, tall men is a no deal. That's it. Like tall guys is the number one thing. Sorry, 5'10"
look what he
and up.
said.
Don't
Marriage is the
apologize. Don't even
No
apologize.
negotiating. No negotiating.
He said, I'm very
And
single. Please DM me. Oh man, come on, man. Really?
Don't forget.
no,
Stop
no
it.
short guys. Like you gotta have personality. You gotta be successful, and because men that are just starting out, like just trying to start out, I've been there, done that. I don't want that. I don't want that. It's not about money because I got my own.
Right.
But a man that's just starting out and getting with me, when I have my own lifestyle, where I've been an entrepreneur for the past 12 years, I have not punched
Oh, that's a long
anybody's
time.
time clock in years, like at least 10 for sure.
Okay, that's a long time.
So I make my own schedule. I play by my own rules. So me dating somebody that's just starting out, and I'm not saying you work for General Motors and I don't want you. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about just starting out, coming out to the work. There's a lot of dudes that still live with their mamas. And they just getting their own place, or they done had a roommate for years, and they just getting their own place, just getting their own car, just starting to work at Amazon. Like, no, like what we gonna do? What we gonna do?
You're not lying. You are not
I
lying.
go to the Cheesecake Factory. We can do that. We go to the movies. We can do all that. But then when it's time, because me, I'm a spoiler. Like, I'm romantic. I spoil my man. I dress my man. I give him facials. I do pedicures. I do
Okay.
manicures. I do massages. I do all of that. I may go to Neiman's and get him an outfit and put it on the bed and be like, be ready at 9. Put this shit on and meet me. And that's the same energy that I expect from a dude. Like
Too
that's
long.
what I'm used to.
To be equally
Making
yoked.
sure, right? Like I want us both to do that. So I'm not looking for nobody to carry me. I want somebody that compliments me. I may be
Preach.
like, hey, I gotta go to Fashion Week in February. What we gonna wear? Let's get our look together. Or shit, I'm an influencer, so baby, let's go shoot some content. They put this ass on you. We just to like shut the social sites down real quick. Let's do this.
So it's
And
all about
I
having
need
fun.
somebody that's like, all right, bet, let's do it. Like, all right, bet. I don't want him to be like, oh, I'm private and oh no, I don't want nobody to, I
In my
can't be
business.
putting it on my social media and oh no. I hate
So it's all
that.
about having
Why is
fun.
that
So
a
it's all about having
thing?
fun. So you want to have fun. It's all about
Talk about that. And
having fun,
guys
having a
that
good
don't
time,
want to put shit on their
enjoying each
social media.
because they're hiding stuff they don't want to get caught. They don't want to
That's
get
the
caught.
biggest thing I'm running into. I'm so private. I be wanting to do those things. That's why I
Yeah.
can't get stuck with men that don't have their own name and own shit. Like,
Things to
I'm
lose.
almost 40. You gotta have your own shit. Like,
I mean, he should
that's
want.
the
I mean,
biggest thing. Oh
because
Lord.
but you know what?
Open
Because
the whole thing. I can't even go.
y'all deal with a lot, man.
Tired of these.
Y'all women deal with a lot, man. I
It's a
feel
lot of men that don't have their own shit, and it's like the
It
biggest
is.
thing I'm running into is 40-year-old men with roommates.
What?
How's that normal? 40-year-old men that got roommates.
Ain't never had their own place.
They don't got their own place. They got roommates. Like
Why
I
they got a
understand your
roommate for?
kids grown. Understand your kids grown. So you know it's just you. I get that. You got a good job. They be having good jobs too.
But why you gotta have a roommate? Okay, you wanna bring her to your place. Then you can't do nothing. You gotta turn the TV up loud. Hey, my roommate next door. So you gotta turn the TV up loud.
I got my own room in there. I got my own bathroom.
And put a sock in your mouth or something like that. I don't know.
I got my own bathroom. Stop it.
My own bathroom. I got my own room, my TV and stuff. We can chill. Like what? That ain't
But let me ask you this: when they say they got a roommate, did they explain why they got a roommate for, or is it?
Yes, and it's the one of the things, and it's been several guys I've met that said this. So if you know me, I'm not just talking about you. I'm sorry I'm doing that. But I had somebody tell me that they have a roommate because it's like, they're not from here. They're not from DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Grand Prairie area. So they're from another state. They moved here because of work, and it's cheaper that way. You know? And I'm like, oh, okay. So do you plan on getting your own place soon, or? And they're like, well, I really don't have a reason to. My kids are grown, and I'm just living life. And in my mind, I'm like, no. Like, how you content with just that?
Guys like that have too much idle time, nothing to lose.
Right. And you got a commitment issue, obviously. Like, that's it. You just want to be, that's all. Like, you don't want to invest your money, not an investment. Like, you don't want to open stuff, like own a home, have some land. Like what are we talking about? Really, I'm gonna walk all over you because you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gonna do?
So no ambitions, no drive, no nothing.
Just guys, if y'all listening, that's what that means. You have problem with commitment and you don't want nothing. Like, how you gonna be just stuck with that? Like, 40-some years old, you don't need to be just partying. Like, what is that?
Because let me tell you something. None of these guys never had their dad in their life. They may have their dad, but he never taught them how to be a man. It's the difference between a man in the house, a man of the house.
I'm tired of hearing that. Stop.
No, because what it is, because I'm not making excuses. Like I said, a lot of these guys never did. They never taught how to be a man. They would look at everything. They never taught to be a man. It's crazy. But they expect the woman to take care of them.
And all the dudes in the back talking about, yeah, Heavenly, she talking all that shit and got her ass out. And
that's okay, because we can.
Oh, well.
Well, that's the thing about it. Now they want to judge.
It's with my ass out. What about you?
Now they want to judge. Now they want to judge.
OnlyFans girl, what they be saying. I don't got no damn OnlyFans.
Right.
Wow.
That's what they saying right now, but like, hey, look, that's what I want. I want somebody that's trying, like, when the dude stepped to me and we talking and he started talking about business moves and how he's working on this stuff for work and traveling and like, that's a vibe. When he be talking and then he tall and handsome, my eyes be closed. I'll be like, yes. Talk about business. We talk about money. That's what I mean by money, because I'm telling him what my aspirations in life. He telling me his. We talking about getting together, shooting some content, and building this and giving back. I'll be just like, oh yeah, oh, real for real. Like we talk about business stuff, and that's what I mean money. When I say we talking about money, I'm talking about. We're talking about business moves and stuff. Like, that's what women be really wanting to hear. Where your mind at? Like, what you, like, how can I elevate you and how can you elevate me?
Yeah,
how can we come together and be a unit, and then the sex and all that, that's going to come later. All that, you got all them followers and you got all this and you thick and curvy, got a fat ass and that's That's the bonus. That's the bonus. I got mine too. And I can upgrade you like Beyonce say. Let me upgrade you. Shit. I ain't got no type. I don't care about your clothes and your cars and money and all that. But you got a mind. Like, what's your goals? What's your dreams? How's your foundation? Because it ain't about how much money in your account. What's your net worth?
Yeah, it's all about
Let
knowing.
me school y'all. What's your net worth? Because that money in that bank don't mean shit if you ain't got no assets.
Well, you gotta put it into like the RAs and different accounts. Cause the bank really ain't no investment for real. But learn about that
A lot of people don't know nothing about that. These
have life insurance in place.
Right, like they don't even know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about credit. Like my background is finance. Like I'll be like, in that part, I understand as African Americans, our culture, we don't know a lot about that. Yeah. That wasn't a big thing growing up, like having life insurance and, just investing and money market accounts, all this stuff. I understand that. So I don't hold that against guys. I don't hold that against guys when dating. But we don't talk about that. So you got to be open-minded because, having a network is more important than having all that money in your account. You got to have some assets for sure.
So what is your advice to the young women who, maybe not even young, but the women who are new entrepreneurs and trying to learn, all that type stuff, how to invest in?
Well, the biggest thing is you have to be humble. You got to be humble. That's number one. You got to be humble because you can be up and in one moment you can be down, like with a snap. So you got to be focused. Always create a business plan. Never just wake up and just run with it. Like put that shit on paper, write it down, research, keep educating yourself no matter what level of accomplishments you have to still keep researching brand. Like the main thing is just staying focused. Don't ever put nobody before your own self. Like I learned that early on. Right. I learned that early on. Like have your own bag. Have your own and don't settle for nothing. It don't matter. Like my daughter is almost 18 and I have taught her already, getting her credit together, creating streams of income for her to have, and telling her, you got to have your own bag. Like, you cannot be standing behind waiting on, stuff. You just gotta be confident. It don't matter about look. It don't matter about age. Every woman has their own pretty. It don't matter if you whatever. Like people be like, oh, she's like the 600-pound women. On them, my 600-pound, like you notice they always got a man.
That's right. Somebody lifting them up, beating them. Right.
I was like, how she got a man? I know I must be ugly or that. I don't know what. I ain't ugly. That woman is confident. She'll give a damn about that. Like nothing. Nothing. Like men, like I learned, it's like less is more. You don't gotta do all this extra stuff that women do. Just be normal. Like
yeah, I mean to be how can they be themselves? They'll know who they are. But you know what? How can they be themselves? They'll know who they are. They gotta learn who they are first. For them to be themselves.
You gotta find your own pretty. You gotta find your own pretty. That's what that means. You got to find what makes you feel pretty. Like I used to tie these big bows on my hair. They was like scarves. I go get me a bunch of like different designer or scarves, and I used to tie them on my head. I had literally a big old like Hello Kitty bow on my head. And I felt so pretty. Like, and my daughter now see them pictures be like, Mama, like, what were you doing? That was so ugly. But it didn't matter. Like when I got out that marriage, I had to like do things that where I felt pretty. You got to find your look. It's
Right.
about finding your look and what makes you feel pretty. You cannot do it for nobody else. A lot of women, getting surgeries and like having the gastric sleeves and losing weight and doing all this stuff, which it ain't nothing wrong with doing it. Let me say that first. But you gotta do it for yourself. That's not go having a big ass not go get you no man. Having a flat stomach not go get you no man. I'm gonna say that. People I met women, they like, oh well, I lost 200 pounds and they are miserable. Miserable. And I'm like, well, they like, man, I should have met you before I went and had that surgery. I'm like, what? You gotta find your own pretty. I can't give you that.
Right.
I can't give you that. Like you gotta be
But as a
secure.
stylist, don't you though? Like as a stylist, you kind of go off of a person's vibe and bring that
Right.
energy out of them. So you really show a person a side of themselves that they haven't seen. Like this is in you, baby.
Yeah, I do that. I do that. The last job that I had, I was a bridal consultant.
Mm.
So, and I really want to get back into that. I love that. Oh my God, I love it. And I would go find their dress. They'll tell me, I write down everything. This is your special day. What do you envision? And how would you, this, and that.
Right.
And they'll tell me, I go get the gown for them, put it on them, go find the accessories, the shoes, the veil, everything. Just like on Say Yes to the Dress. Same thing. And they
Right.
will be like, oh my God, because they don't see themselves until after. And they'll be just crying and, oh my God, and,
It's
I love
beautiful.
this so much. And I'm like, oh, I love this job. Like I was the number one seller in like DFW for them,
Okay.
for Neiman Marcus. I worked for Neiman Marcus. I was a personal shopper for like Oprah and different people. And like, I just love that. And then my boutique, like dressing all these different women, like I said, if you're from the DFW, if you don't know me personally, you have heard of me because I have done a lot of events. I have dressed and like helped jumpstart a lot of modeling career. So I might not show that lately, but I am rebranding and I am getting back into that fashion side of me too, which is where I started from.
Okay.
I had somebody offer for me to go to Fashion Week in February, but they wanted me to only cater to size 2 to 4. And
Mm.
normally I would have jumped all over that. Oh yeah, I get to go to Fashion Week. Oh, but I had to turn it down because I was like, back then I did it, but right now with me rebranding, my brand is plus size women, and in New York, in the Fashion Week, like for real, they don't like big girls. So the lady, I told them like, my brand now is big girls. Like, can I add maybe 2 or 3 to my lineup? Can I mix it up? They was like, no, that's not their branding. That's not the showcase. They don't want it. No, size 2 to 4. So I had to respectfully turn it down. And I was like, wow, like y'all still ain't got on the bandwagon. Like
Right.
all these top high fashion designers, they have big girls now. I don't get it. Like Coach and even Louis Vuitton, like they got plus size girls. So I was just confused, but I told her respectfully I can't do it. I gotta stay true to me. I do.
Now you
So
said you had
I'm
a model
bringing the fashion back.
call coming up, didn't you?
I do.
Give us the information on that again for the people who just tuned in.
So my casting call is I'm looking for like thick to own up into plus size. So that's the size 10 and up. 10 and
Thick
up.
to
Size 10 and up.
okay.
Right, I'm gonna say thick. So size 10 to plus size. Height is not important. Um, Being height weight proportionate, that's fine. Well, not being height weight proportionate is fine. Right now, I am. It's on next Wednesday on December the 6th. It's here in Dallas. The actual location is going to be announced later tonight, because I was debating on doing it at my office. I do have an office with a studio in Arlington,
Okay.
but I don't know how big the call is gonna be, so I may have to do it at an actual like venue spot in Dallas. So I'm gonna put the location on my pages and on my website. So what you need to do if you're interested, you can go to my website, which is www.bbwpartydallas.com, and you can register like RSVP, um, letting us know that you're coming out. Um, as a professional, if you're interested in working with me, I prefer for you to come out and see me and actually meet me versus inboxing me and sending me photos, and because that's not telling me that you want to work. I need women that are ready to work to get this money. So, and that's even if you're not doing it for that reason, you're just doing it to build up confidence and whatever it is, branding yourself, because everybody is their own brand. Some women could just be trying to just branding. Like you want the
Right.
photo shoot pictures, you want the press, the tags, my page sees at least 3 million people daily. Like it's a daily thing. So all of that. If that's what you want to do, you want to come out, build your brand, join my brand, then come to my website, bbwpartiesdallas.com, register, follow me on Facebook, BBW Parties Dallas, or Heavenly Ash Beau. And on Instagram, Cake by the Pound. That name is so funny. But on IG, I'm Cake by the Pound as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, I love that. I love
You can
it.
follow me. You can follow me in all of those. I'm always putting out, my information on parties and things like that. So definitely, if you want to be a model, come out, because I'm gonna push you. Um, I'm not mean. I'm not rude. I'm business. I'm stern, and it's because I expect so much from people.
Right.
In the past, I've been the designer, the organizer, the coordinator, all of that, and I've given away clothing. I pay for photo shoots. I pay for makeup, hair, all of that, and I have still been stunned where people get over on me. So, like now in business, at this point, I have to be direct. A lot of people
Right.
can't handle it. A lot of people say I'm a bitch, but it's just I just mean business. It's not me being anything else but
Right.
Right.
business. Like if you can't do the job, then I can't use you. So
Hmm.
that's just a little bit of what I've been talking about, y'all, with these ladies.
Yeah, you gotta be about your business.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
Right,
with that.
right,
Respect that. Be
right.
about your business. Let me
Yeah.
ask you that. What keeps you going? What keeps you relevant? What keeps you up going with the times? To
Just being
stay,
myself.
forefront.
Being myself. Being myself. Keeping it 1,000. That's what keeps me going. Being true to myself. Being humble. Being humble. Because I done been up and I done been down. Like Section 8 projects. I done lived in shelters.
Hmm.
Like I done lived on the streets, y'all. I've been there. I've been there. So I try to keep it real. I got a big heart. I'm real understanding of things. And I just keep it real. Like a lot of people go through stuff. Everybody was raised different, but at the end of the day, at a certain age, you just gotta go through therapy and get that shit out the way and move on. Like you
Right.
can't let all that define who like your future. Like
Right.
I always tell people, and that's how I got my name Heavenly. Heavenly came about from me being inspiring to people and speaking life into people, um, giving them more of a spiritual guidance. Like
Mm-hmm.
I tell people, if you're not living, then you might as well die. Why are
Yeah.
you alive if you're not going to live? Just die. Like living through God, putting Him first, because without God, we're not nothing. Like you can't live. So that be the first thing. You're not living through God, and you're not living. Period. All these dead relationships and dead situationships, like it's pointless. It's pointless.
You're right about
Like
that. I agree,
women
1,000%.
that be married, they be like, "Oh, I want to be with you so bad. I want to do this with you so bad. I'm so unhappy in my life, in my marriage." And why are you married
Mm.
then?
Why are you
Why are you
there?
there? What are you
Uh,
doing?
Leave.
The same thing I'm doing. You can do it. They be like,
Yep.
"Well, it's just so hard. It's not hard."
I'm glad I ain't got those
If
issues.
you're waking up not wanting to wake up,
That ain't good.
Get out of
you in
there.
charge of your
Leave.
own right. You in charge of
Leave.
your own happiness. Don't it ain't you don't gotta hate on nobody. You ain't gotta steal from nobody. Like everything you want is right there at your fingertips. Like period. Anything
Yeah.
and everything that you want. You don't
Yeah.
like
Right.
your body, go do something about it. Go if you want to lose weight, lose weight. You want a fat ass, go buy you a fat ass. Like ain't no point of talking about, oh, I don't like her, and oh, she thinks she's better than everybody, and oh, you're just jealous. Like, if you want what I got, go get it.
Go
If
get
you
it.
like, you want
Amen.
that man, you want that tall, attractive man, go get him.
Go
Shit, go
get him.
get him. Tell him. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna snatch your ass. Like, what? What?
And when you're confident, you get what you want. As a woman
Right.
operating in her power, when she's in her power, you create what you
Right.
want. Yes, ma'am.
Right. You are the prize. The woman is the prize. Men don't want to hear that, but
They
the
don't not
woman
no
is
more.
the prize. I'm sorry. Men, they naturally pursue. That's natural. They
Yep.
naturally pursue. I tell my daughters, I got two daughters. I tell them that men will naturally pursue you. You don't gotta chase a man. If he wants you, he go come. Women, they gotta stand on their shit. You are the prize. There's
Right.
no, oh, well, I gotta go after him. I ask him out. I ask him to
I
marry
mean,
me.
we go ahead after that. I
No.
mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the ring. You know what I'm
Not
saying? It's
doing
all
that.
about the ring, the confident, and it's all about who he is. Because if he's a
Yeah.
king, he gonna go to the right queen. Because everybody's not a queen. Everybody's not a queen. If we can stretch that out, but it takes that right individual to come apart. And a matter of fact, it's all about the character of the individual anyway. I want to know your character behind the beauty. That's just me. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Right.
I want to know your character because you can look good, have a nasty attitude, jacked up attitude. You can be lazy, you can be mediocre, you can be all that other stuff. But I want to know your character. Then we can go from
Right. That's what I be saying. Like that's what I be wanting
there.
to talk about. Like let's keep it
Yeah, it's all
real.
about your
Let's talk
character.
about it.
Yeah, it's all about your character. And then what it has to be, it's like, dang, she got a body, she got a chick, she got a booty. Get past all that. What's her character like? You don't know
Right.
anything about it. You just know about she got a body. I want to know your character. I want to know what's behind the beauty. I want to know what's behind the look. I want to know what's going on in your world, so we can see where we're going from here, and see that we
Right.
can take it to that next level. That's just me.
It's
Right. Right.
this TikTok person said people think dating is for pretty pictures. Dating is for hard conversations to see if you can get to point of marriage and it be healthy. but people want to
Right.
go out and have fun and not have those hard conversations. And then you don't get anything but to lay down. We don't want to lay down no more. We want to work and then lay down after we got our business done, you know.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Like getting in there talking, and 'cause everybody can have a pretty face, and that's why I don't date with like I don't have like the perfect guy vision, or I'm not real big on looks. I'm not real big on like what a man got, or like I mean I have a type, but I don't have a type. It's more like what do you bring to the table? Like I don't care if he a big dude, a skinny dude. I mean, like I said, my number one thing is that he is tall. Like you need to be tall.
He said need to be tall.
Cause you gotta be
like
you gotta have your like that. He gotta tickle my insides. Like I gotta feel something.
Mental stimulation. It gotta be mental. Well, they think it's physical. It's not physical. It's mental.
It's some physical.
It's mental. No, they think it's physical. If he ain't making you wet without touching you, then he ain't doing his job. If he can't get
that.
No, because some guys don't. He can open up his mouth. You may think, oh, damn, he look good. Soon as he open his mouth, it's gonna turn you off. Like
dumber than a box of rocks.
Right.
Go dry everything. Go dry everything. But
the physical is what's gonna get your attention, though.
Yeah, but soon as you open his mouth,
gonna get the attention. So you gotta be able to have that physical.
Yeah, but soon as you open his mouth. Yeah, but soon as you open his mouth, and he say something that's gonna turn you off, that's gonna draw all that up.
No, baby.
When get friends on, he gonna say, you know what? I think, man, we can just be friends because stuff he's just saying.
Yeah. Some guys are coachable.
I'm just saying. They're just like guys. They can see a beautiful, they can see a very attractive woman. She was like this. As soon as she open her mouth, it's like, oh, well, I don't know about all that. Because you got some jacked up individuals in this world. Right. You just got to be careful. But it's a learning experience, too. Because you learn as you go. You know exactly what you want, what you won't tolerate, what you won't tolerate. Stress that. And when you come to the knowledge of yourself, you know exactly what you want. Because I like peace. And I don't want no drama. No argument.
That's the biggest thing.
I don't like to argue. I don't do no drama. All that back and forth, bigger. I ain't got time for all that. I be communicating, talking things out. All that hooping and hollering, yelling, but some people they deal with all that foolishness. Man, hell no. Y'all want to deal with that person keep hitting on you and all that other stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't deal with people like that. I speak.
Yeah, we not fit to be putting our hands on each other. Not like
all the time we need to put hands on each other when we want to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We want to go into that arena. But you work your way up to that. But I'm just saying, all about keeping it romantic. Guys gotta learn how to keep it romantic, keep it kinky.
They don't.
Keep it. Because they don't know. They don't.
They don't have and still want, in my opinion.
I came this close to a guy being my everything. For real, y'all. For real. I did. But turns out he had that didn't want to grow up type of thing. Didn't want to let go of the certain things. And it just didn't work out. It was almost a deal breaker. I was just going to accept it, but I can't. I'm at an age now I don't want any shortcomings. It's too many men in the world. Too many men in the world to be settling over something that I thought was real small, but once I actually went through it, I was like, no, this not small.
Right.
It just kept coming back. I'm like, no, I can't settle. Like I had a whole ring on my finger at the beginning of the year. 10 carats. But I'm like, no. ain't
And
gonna
you
do
should
this.
settle. And you should settle anyway. Nobody should want to settle for less, but hey, it's crazy in
Yeah,
this world.
I
But
know that you're not comfortable with.
Hey,
but be yourself. I want you to be be yourself. Be yourself. That's how this just be yourself. Don't handcuff nobody. Be yourself. I want you to walk free. I want you to be free. And no handcuffing
Right.
at all. Be you. That's just me. I ain't
Just
gotta
vibe.
it's
Just
they said
vibe.
that.
That's
yeah,
just
be
what it is.
you.
It's just
Yeah, just be
vibe.
you. I ain't just be you. I'm gonna tell you, like, if you want to go out, and a lot of times you ain't really gotta be on each other like that all the time. You still got your
Right.
own life. You know, you may be in a relationship, you still got your own life outside the relationship. If you want to
Right.
go
You can't
somewhere,
lose yourself. Right.
yeah, you
Exactly.
hey, firm, I want to go to a show. I'm gonna tell you, have a good time, enjoy yourself. I'll let you hear about when you get home. That's just me. I'm just speaking for me. I can't speak for everybody else. I just know that I'm not human.
Gotta be
But what I'm
romantic
saying
too, though.
is,
Shoot.
huh?
Men do gotta
Say,
remember to still be romantic because
but they don't know how to be
sometimes
romantic. They
they
don't
be
know how to.
like, go out with your girls, go on. I'm gonna pay for everything. Y'all go on.
Well, they don't know
And
how
it's
to do that. They
like,
don't even know how to
damn.
take you by the hand and turn you around and tell how good you look and pull you close and tell how sexy you is and how good you smell. They don't know how to do
Men
all
don't
that
even
stuff.
open
They don't know how
doors
to
and stuff
be
no more.
because they don't do all that. These are males. These are not men. These are males because they think with the wrong thing. They think about what's between their legs. That's all they think about. They're not thinking about nothing else. They're not. They're
Yeah.
not. And I know I see this stuff all the time. They're not.
That's the biggest turnoffs, like
And I hate it for some,
them
and I
small
feel for some of
things.
y'all women. I feel for some of y'all women the stuff they have to deal with on a regular basis. I really do. I really do. I see the
I ain't
stuff y'all
pumping
go
my
through and
own
deal with.
gas or none of that. Like
But
my
then when
daughters
I did
asking
this,
me, like, "Mama, what you gonna say your big turnoff is?" And I'm like, "I'm not pumping my own gas. If I got a man, I'm not pumping my own gas ever,
oh, so
ever.
if you together, y'all together, like if you're out and about, and you just got to pump your.
No, no. If I got a man, period.
Mm,
If you my dude, we exclusive. You my man. And we live in the same city and DFW.
right.
I'm not putting gas in my car ever. No, no. Look, he like what?
No, because
I'm not
I'm
putting
not.
no gas in
No,
my car. I'm
no.
not
I'm trying to
keeping
figure
my
out what you're
car
saying.
clean.
I'm trying to
Nothing.
put it together because some people. Are you trying to say if we like in the car together or we're not?
No.
Phoenix,
Period.
period. Period. Pull up, come pump my gas. I feel it.
Right, like guys that I have been exclusive. Like you, this my man. It's not a lot of them, but the guys I have dated.
Not,
I have never had to pump my gas. They go hook up with me if it's Sunday night, if it's a Wednesday, whenever. They know already what I do during the week, where my office is, where I got to drive, what I got to do, my kids. They already know that.
right.
So Sunday, hey, meet me at Kroger. We finna fill the cars up. Like I'm gonna fill my car. Come fill your car. Whenever they fill in their car, pull up because I'm finna fill your car up. And they go look at
All
my
right.
car
Okay.
and be like, pull over there so we can vacuum this out. Here, let's get
Yeah.
your car cleaned up. They gonna keep all that in order. Like that, I'm old school.
Yeah,
Like,
like I said, you should be riding around and
my
have a
shit
tank. Like
together.
if your stuff was all the way on E, then that's crazy. Like now you should be riding around with E. But
I
because
mean,
at
just
the
go
end of the
make sure I
day,
got gas in the car, cause he may not be with me, and in a time I gotta get out and do my gas. Like,
right?
a lot of men that are big on you getting out, like getting gas by yourself and all of that. Like, I guess it's not a deal breaker.
No, I mean because it's a lot of stuff. If you look at it, it's a lot of stuff. No, what
Kid.
I'm saying it's a lot of stuff you look into it because a lot of times it's really dangerous nowadays. You
Right,
shouldn't be going up on your gas at night anyway. So I
right.
mean, it's a different variety of
It
picture to
is a
look at
deal
it.
breaker.
So that's how you. Why you say that's a deal breaker? Yeah, I don't think it's a deal breaker.
It's not a deal breaker so much because I'm learning that a lot of men don't do that. Like, I don't want to open my own car door to get
Mm-hmm.
in or out.
So you like
Y'all
so
heard these
you
people talking about
oh
me.
so like I was saying so you like to be so you want to be like I don't say spoiled but you just like to be You want to be spoiled.
I feel like I bring a lot to the table. I'm confident in me. I bring a lot to the table. Like, I'm like, dating me is like dating. I'm not going to say your homeboy or nothing because I'm a woman. But we go talk about everything. We can go to the strip club together. Shit, baby, you want that lap dance? We gonna get a lap dance together. We gonna go to Vegas together. Like I'm spontaneous. Like we could be laying in the bed and like, baby, it's 4 in the morning. What you want to do? Like, what? Let's go. Throw on something. So we can throw our pajamas on, go to the Waffle House. Like we can go pack a bag. Like I'm.
This should be
fun. Doing? What you doing? Let's go hop on a plane. Let's go. Let's fly to New York for the day and then come back tomorrow. Oh,
I mean, it's not wrong with that. But you know what, Heaven? It's not wrong with that. I mean, Heaven, it's not wrong with that. It's all about having fun. I mean, I ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna be with nobody. I'm not gonna be with nobody that we're not having no fun. That's insane.
Right.
What the purpose of being together for? We're not having fun or stressing the limit and stuff like that. That's ridiculous. That's insane.
We get to the money too. We get to the money too. Like a man making sure my car is full, my car clean. You know, of course I can wash and my stuff and all that, but overall, I'm not saying.
Well, let me say this though. If he take care of himself, then he'll take care. If he take care of himself properly, then he'll rub off on you as well. Cause he'll do that automatically. Because if he all about structure, he gonna bring in the leadership and the structure. So he see that, and he see that he's gonna implement that. So that's always a good thing. You know what I mean? So it's always a good thing. So it's no deal breaker.
Come naturally.
Yeah, it does. It just flow. You gotta flow with it. Like you said, the vibe. You just gotta flow with it, and that's what it's all about.
But I can open my own door too, but if we open the door when we go into a building.
And then like, so you want that?
Open my door. Yeah, I teach my son that. So you want that?
Well, and then he just smack you on your behind and stuff like, "Babe, bring your 6 ass and smack you on your behind and stuff like that."
Right, like don't walk ahead of me. Oh my God, like I've been on a date and I have never called
walk ahead of you.
Don't walk ahead of me.
Oh, so he left you? Like he just left you?
Like for one, I opened my car my own door to get out, which I was cool. Everybody don't do that. I get it. Okay, cool, whatever. We get out. I'm getting out because I'm like I tell people, I have a certain walk. I get out the car. You gotta hold your posture. Women have a walk. You don't just be like, you know what I'm saying? Some women don't have get up and go about themselves. So I'm not hopping out the car and just, I'm getting out the car, grab my purse, I flip my hair, get out. I look, he was gone. He was walking already.
Oh no.
I said, well, damn, you just walk off and left me? Oh, my bad.
How you look?
I mean, they always compliment me all the time, and that's cool. But like, it's the small things. Like we get out the car.
Yeah, the little simple thing.
Either come open my door, or 2, if you're gonna go on and get out, then stand right there and wait on me to come on and meet you around the car.
Open the door, take back the hand,
grab my hand, or you're not gonna grab my hand and just be like, oh, well, come on, and let's walk together. Don't grab, or if you gonna grab my hand, don't be pulling me.
Now that's handcuffing. That's handcuffing. That's too much.
Why you pulling me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you walking like that? Why you gotta walk just walk? Why you holding your hand? I'm like, I'm a woman. You want a man? Go get you a man. I'm a woman. What you want me to do? Like I got a certain wall. I gotta walk right.
Wow.
They used to these girls in these slides and these house shoes and bonnets and walking around. Let's roll a blunt and smoke it.
So they want them type of females. They
don't low maintenance.
They don't want to get your woman that's in a different tax bracket, guys. Get your woman that's in a different tax bracket. Somebody always told me.
I got some class.
Somebody always told me, whatever tax bracket you in, you get someone you in the same tax bracket or higher. Never lower your tax bracket for. I'm not knocking no jobs, certain jobs. I'm just saying, but guys, get you somebody that got a different tax bracket. Get your one who's see what they do. They give themselves. It's women who educated, who's doctors, lawyers, business owners. Uh, guys, don't limit your thinking to just girl that's from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Your neighborhood. Explore your right. Go different. Go to museums, art galleries. It's so many professional women out there that are looking for that they wants to be with a man, but like they don't go to these places.
They want you to lead.
Oh yeah, take the initiative. You say lead. Take the initiative. Should be asking you what we gonna do. What we gonna do? Nah, he gonna say this is what we gonna do.
What you doing?
This is what we gonna do.
You ain't letting me know you interested in me. That's the biggest thing.
Oh, so they
I don't never initiate no date because I don't be feeling like you interested.
Okay.
So he judging you. So that way he judging you already. He judging you, not even knowing you like that. Why just gonna say, hey, I'm off?
That's why you single. Why is you single? You too pretty to be single. No, I'm not.
Let's be crazy.
Because a man gonna say, hey, I'm free. I'm off this day. I'm free this day. Let's get together at this time, and that's it. What's so hard about just going in and closing the deal? Say, hey, I'm free this weekend. Let's get together on this day. Let's meet at this time, and we're going to this place. What's so hard about doing that?
Don't wake up in the morning talking about, hey, I want to see you tonight. And you ain't never even met me before in life. Like, what kind of shit is that? No. You ain't gonna get my damn goodies.
Yeah, because we don't know each other like that. All that, what is it? One night stands, going to each other's place. First of all, we don't know each other like that, so you're not coming to my place. We're going to meet up at a place, and we're going to go in separate cars. When we are exclusive, then y'all say, yeah, we ride together once we're exclusive. But we're not exclusive yet, so I can't say, because anything can happen.
Timeline, it's on vibe. It's like, let me vibe with you first.
Yeah.
Right.
See how I feel about you. No, we're not getting married and shit like that. And no, you can't meet my kids or nothing. But we can vibe and see how it goes. But I can plan dates sometimes too.
Well, let me say this. What it is a thing. What it is, let me say it is. You're a business owner, you work, you know what I'm saying? It's a thing called a trial period. It's a probation period. See, people don't realize you put somebody on a probation period. In other words, I'm just trying to see how long a probation period is. It could be like 6 months, however it may be. But
I go by all that.
No, because what I'm saying is people on the do listen what I'm saying. Individuals on the do stuff just to please you. You want to see, it's all about being consistent. I want to see how consistent that you are. So we're gonna sit, it's a thing called, it's 3 things. We're gonna talk about it. It's like they give you on the job. It's a verbal, it's a written, and it's termination. And so, in other words, we could talk about it one time. If it's doing the same thing again, I'm gonna talk about it a second time. Now, the third time, that's termination. Because it shows me it's not going nowhere. It just really showed me there's no progress here. So we just waste each other's time. We need to get that mindset. A man, woman, get that mindset about yourself. It don't make you well, you know what? You can't be an asshole. Because you don't want to tolerate food.
3 chances. They get 3 chances.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 3. Yeah, 3. Because 3. Because if I tell you something up and I tell you what's going on, and if I see all this stuff and you still doing the same thing, okay, 1 time, 2 time, 3rd time, no. That means we need to go our separate ways. I see there's no progress.
You nice.
Yeah, I think I've been a runner. So as soon as I see something I don't like, or I'm quick to remove myself.
That's not bad. I'm out.
I gotta go.
That dude that walked ahead of me, he was done.
Well, to me, I'm not gonna be patient with you because I know stuff people slowly learn differently. That's just me, but. If I start seeing things in a little while, you still like, nah, we need to go our separate ways. I'm just being honest.
Well, we're too old to be teaching anyone anything.
Right. I'm not telling you nothing unless you're my husband. Then we growing and, building.
Yeah, because I'm in my 40s. I'll be 40. Yeah, I'll be 42 next April. I ain't got time for all the crazy stuff.
No, we ain't got time for it.
You're right. You
Right,
really
we don't
don't. You
got
really
time to be
don't.
doing that. Trying to,
Nope.
I'm trying to
Teach
learn
you.
you. I'm trying. Yeah, you can learn
Learn
me, but
what?
at the
Learn
same
like what
time,
they
I'm
say.
not.
Why they say learn what? What is to learn? I
They
mean,
homework. That's what I be hearing.
homework.
I'm doing
You
my
go.
homework.
There's a thing called
What can
evolve.
I
We going to
get?
evolve. We going to evolve. So we constantly changing. So it's no such that
That's
I'm
why it's
learning
not a
you.
time period. That's why I say it's not a
Yeah.
time period with me. Like I'm a vibe with you. I believe in
So you
love
know
at
what you
first
want,
sight. I do. I believe in love at first sight. I believe
and it
in
happens.
like
I'm
vibing and feeling like I've talked to you forever. Like I feel like I met you in a past life. I believe in all this kind of stuff. And like I'm for real. I have met
Ain't
some
nothing wrong
bitches
with
that I
that, man.
like
That's great.
instantly
That's
be
great.
like, wow, like you are forever gonna be in my life. Like we're gonna be friends. I believe you meet people for a season or for a reason. It's never like, oh, I regret meeting him. I regret dating him. I regret having sex with him. It's never
Right.
Trust
that
me.
because I
It's
don't
some
just
bums out here.
myself to anybody. It takes me 5 minutes to know if I like you. If I don't like you, I'm gonna block you, and I will never talk to you again. I will tell you that I don't like you. I have no problem doing that either. The
What
stuff
you
when
don't
you
like me
do something
for?
to me, I'm done.
Like, what you
I've
don't
been
like me for?
on a shopping day. Like, let's just go. We could go to Marshalls and look at house stuff. Like, because anybody I'm dating,
You want to
if
decorate? Hey, let me decorate your
like
place. I
because
like
that's
that.
what you
Yeah,
do.
yeah. You want to decorate your
And
place? Like, you see what he
we
need? Like,
meet at the store, and you don't put my stuff in my trunk. I'm carrying my own bag. Nah, we done. It's a wrap. No. I don't even get my own shit at the cool down. Pull up
But
to
you
my
know
house,
what
my
I'm
kids, they can't get up.
That I mean, and that makes perfect sense. Just like if I'm already doing everything for myself, what do I need you for? If you're not going to make
Right.
my life better, then what do I
Right.
need you for? And it may seem like it's little frivolous things, but it's really not because I don't
It's
require
simple.
a lot. So the little things matter more.
She gets it. And she
I,
gets it.
I get you. I really
Definitely.
do.
I mean, the simple stuff. Like I tell my kids, like literally, when I get home, they know. Mommy, you went to the store. They automatically come out, get
take
my
the,
stuff out the car.
Yep.
oh yeah,
Automatically.
take the initiative. Yeah, take the initiative action. It's just
I
like
teach them that. It's common
take the
sense.
initiative.
Like, just
Yeah,
it's
take the
it's
initiative.
simple stuff. Cause I'm gonna do it for you. Like when you meet a woman and y'all exclusive, that's your woman. She comes to your crib and you see some dishes in the sink. Your woman gonna naturally wash this shit and put
Oh
it,
yeah,
dry, put it up. Oh baby, you did your laundry today, or see your laundry load full. Let me put you a load on. Let me, what you eating? Let me cook you some. You sick?
Right.
that's what I'm talking.
And
Look,
they
that's
ain't
what I'm
got
talking
time for
about.
Normal
that.
That's
shit.
what I'm talking about. I like that. I
But
like that. I
they
like that. I like that attitude. I like that mindset.
That's
That
but they
mindset.
normal.
I
I'm
expect
respect
gonna
that
that.
from
put a
us. That's
candle in there.
Huh?
but
Everything.
they men expect that from women. It's an automatic that you should do those things, but it's like
Right.
nobody's telling them the automatics for the woman. Like you want me to be happy, but
Right.
if
I
if
want you to
it's
be
not
happy.
balanced and I'm rubbing your feet or I'm rubbing your back and making you food and you're not balancing it in some way, then at a point I'm gonna feel like I'm
Small
doing too
stuff.
much.
Well,
Right.
this.
That
I know
stuff
if
to
you going.
us is small stuff. That's
Well,
small stuff. Like
okay.
that's normal. Women think that when you see
Right,
dishes in the sink, you normally go over there because they ain't gonna have a lot of dishes. I
It's
mean,
just me. If
right.
we represent each other, you represent me when you step
right,
out. I'm gonna make sure you got things that you need. That's just me. If you working, I'm gonna make sure you got lunch. I'm not gonna send you to work and you ain't got nothing. That's stupid. I see a lot of people that's in a relationship. They bring like Roman noodles to work. Hell no. If you with me and you exclusive, I'm gonna make sure you got a meal. If
ain't
we
eating
if
no
we
noodles.
we
What woman you done met
we,
eat
we
noodles
together
at
we
work?
together. Like I said, we together. And I was ladies too. We together, and I'm off and you at work. I'm gonna make sure you got something even you get home. I'm not
And that's
finna
what
be.
men need to understand about being exclusive, because now you've made her eliminate lunch giving Tom and the men that were
Right,
doing stuff for her, putting gas in the
Well,
car. Now all of them are done because you want me to operate like your wife
right.
from jump,
yeah,
because
Then
that's what loyalty is
yeah,
from
because it's all
right.
jump.
about.
And it be small stuff like
Well,
making sure
just
we got gas in the car, opening
But I'm
it's
doors.
hungry.
all about building it.
Come
It's all about
on.
building. But no, I would make sure you eat. I would make sure if we exclusive, I'll make sure you
Communicating,
eat.
being
If I'm
vulnerable with
off
us,
and you
like
at
simple
work, if
shit.
I'm off, you at work, I'll bring you something to eat, or it may be something that you like that you a fan of. I'll surprise you with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
I don't even need all of that because we both work and hell, I'm gonna make your lunch. I'm gonna make your lunch the night before and pack it and
And
put it in your refrigerator.
and
I'm
I
gonna
appreciate
stock your
that.
refrigerator. I'm gonna put some groceries in your house. I'm gonna have a cleaner come once a week and clean your house. I'm
And
gonna
that's
Girl,
take your
awesome.
shit to the cleaner.
But like I said, but like I said, with my girl, with my woman, my wife, but I want to make sure she taken care of because we building a kingdom here. We building a kingdom. We building a dynasty.
Them girlfriend benefits. The
No, I'm
husband benefits better than that. Hell, I
well,
may
I'm talking
have a
about.
custom vehicle brought to your doorstep. Be like, baby, this
Well,
yours.
I'm talking about wife. Like
That's
with the wife, we
wife
building a
shit.
dynasty. We building a
Right.
kingdom. We
That's some
building a
wife
kingdom. We
shit.
building a
The
dynasty.
girlfriend shit is the normal, making lunch and making sure your house is cool and comfortable. And because most men, they like, I can do it myself. Yeah, you can do it yourself. You can, yes. But if you got a woman, you don't need to be at work hungry. Why you at work hungry? You got a woman.
No, no way. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
Crazy.
gonna lie. Some of these dudes deal with food is behind females. I ain't gonna lie. They deal with the ones who trifling, irresponsible. All they care about, long as she
Got
give
no
me
home
six,
training.
which she give me six every now and then. That's all they satisfied with. She give me six. That's it. But if you wife material, I know you wife material. I'm gonna make sure you taken care of. I'm gonna make sure you got everything you need. I'm gonna check on you. Hey, you need anything? If you sick, you're
Right.
not feeling too well. I'm gonna make sure you got what you need when you sick. I'm gonna check
right.
on
Right.
you because you're my
Vice
baby.
versa.
You my baby and stuff like that. So we exclusive. So that's just me. That's me again. I can't speak for
It's
nobody
vice
else.
versa. It's just me too, cause women be like, "Girl, I ain't giving no wifey benefits. That
Well, I'm
ain't
put a ring on it
wifey.
because me, it's all about the ring. It's all
That
about the
ain't
ring, and
wifey."
and sharing the same last name. That's what me all about. The prize is the ring and sharing the same last name
A lot of
until the
women
day we
don't
die
understand
together.
that until you are married, and even when you married though, but it matters until you are married. It's always a woman trying to take your spot. I don't give a
Mm.
damn
But you know
how
why?
good your
Heavenly,
cookie is,
heavenly. You know
how
why?
clean, how you do this, how I do that.
Right.
You got to make
But
sure your
heavenly.
man
You know
don't need
why?
no woman for nothing else.
You know why, Heavenly? Because she see that you with the guy, you with the man who's a real man. Not only that, she see that this real man, how he treats you like a woman. She envies
Right,
that. She's like, and she getting that business every night for him. I want that. I envy that.
right,
That's what it is. Because he's the man. He's gonna treat this woman like a woman. Because I love women who rest in their feminine. I want you to be feminine around me at all times. I don't want you to be what they say masculine. No, be feminine around me. I want you to be sexy, be confident. I'm like to go to
right,
Victoria's Secret. Let's go shopping together. Let's do things together. Let's learn different things. Let us sport different things. Let's keep it fun.
right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, because I mean, and I struggle because my page is so bold. It's so bold.
You just being yourself. That's
And
all.
men be
Yourself.
like, we've already seen you in your lingerie, or we've already seen you, in your skin. So what do you leave for your man? And I'm like, if that's all I gotta offer you, then you
Then
not the dude for me. You're not the
They
dude for
missed the
me
mark.
because
They
that's
missed the mark.
right.
They
That's
missed the
that's
mark.
Facebook. That's social media. That's not who I am as a person. Like get to know my mental and not all of that. All that's extra. That's the bonus. That's the
Yeah, okay,
icing
you
on
got
the
real
cake.
exactly. So let me ask you. So you
About me
do
as an individual.
so you do
Right.
read books. I love a woman that read books. Y'all read books. I love a woman that read books. The best date to me is Barnes and Nobles especially read books. Hey, let's go to the coffee shop. Let's talk about the certain book. That's me. That is me.
Right.
Read a
Yeah,
good
I
what books you
mean,
been.
books. I
This
mean,
is the
I like
challenge.
books, but
But I'm all about.
now it's 2023, I listen to books.
Mhm.
I don't so much,
I'm all
you
about the
know.
minds. I'm all about mindset. It's like if I'm reading a book right now, you reading a book. They say, hey, that's cool. Well, let's
Right.
get together and let's talk
Do
about what we
that
learned
though.
from this book. I like stuff
Right.
like that. I'm mental.
Right.
I'm all with the mental aspect. I want
Right.
to know what you've
Yeah.
been reading, what I've been reading. So we're gonna make this thing work.
Right. So
We're
we
gonna be
can
unique.
learn
We're gonna be
together. We can
as
grow
that,
together. Right.
as
Yeah.
that,
That'd be
as
cool.
that.
That's what I mean. That's the kind of stuff I be looking for that's what I mean by like when I'm talking to a guy and we vibing, like that's the kind of stuff where I be having my eyes closed, like, yes, let's
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
it.
stuff. And they ask you them questions, like it don't be the dumb questions, like
It ain't
why
the
you
dumb question
single?
is,
Well, what's your favorite color? Well, what's this? But they be asking shit like I'm gonna have
what
one
you
guy, I was like, damn,
what your
nobody else
bad
ever
last
asked me that.
boyfriend was? Where you see yourself in
Right.
5 years? What school did you go
What did
to?
he say? He asked me, it blew my mind too. I was like, damn. I ain't never had nobody ask me that. What did he say? Oh, I gotta think about it. But it was so I was like, okay, he got my attention. I didn't even answer it right. I was so he was like, you know what? Just take some time and when you figure it out, let me know. And I was like, I like that. That stood out. That was bold. That was
And
bold.
take trip. I need to say something about trip. Take trips. Nice vacation. It's like be a weekend. Hey, let's go get a nice hotel downtown and just that weekend. You know what I'm saying? That just
Okay.
yeah, stuff like that. I just want. It's like this the
Like he
mentality.
say.
This is the mentality that I believe that we should have. This is the mentality. It's supposed to be
The
me and
five
you.
love languages.
It's supposed to be me and you against the world. That's how it's supposed to be. That's the
So we gonna
mindset.
talk
Whoever I
about.
get with, it's supposed to be me and you against the world. That's how it's supposed
Right.
to be. It's our business. It's what we want to do because we are
Right.
exclusive. That's just me. We're not trying to please the world. We're not trying to please nobody. We know what we want to do. It's our
You
life.
gotta find
It's
people
our
love
vision.
language though. Like that's a big deal. I forgot that because I haven't had no real relationship in years. So I was like, wait, the five love languages. Y'all know about that. I know y'all know about
Mhm.
that. That is a real thing. It
Right.
really is because you can be like you said, buying gifts and expressing yourself and doing this and doing that, and that might not even be their love language.
So they never see the love you showing. It's true.
They
I just want
never,
to be
their
a.
love tank is never full. That is, I'm
It,
telling you, it's a real
I
thing.
just want to be around you. It's to the point. I just want to be around you. We just want to be around each other. We're like
Right.
teenagers.
It's some
I just
people,
want to
that's
be.
it.
Yeah, it should be to the point like, man, my girl gonna be off in a couple. I'm gonna start. You got some people, man. I hate to go home. Hell no, I'm not living like that. I should put my girl on her way on home. I'm about to ready to head to the house. And she should be excited too, like, damn, my man about to ready to get off in a couple hours. Oh, he be off in a couple of days. We're gonna do this thing. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be
Some
fun,
people
not
that may
miserable.
not be their love language though.
What?
Quality time may not be their love language though.
But we're gonna I
Got
wanna be
some
a
people that it work. Like one person is a traveling nurse, or he may be a truck driver, and then that other person may do that. They may be great for each other because they don't like being up under each other.
but
Right.
So it
I
works.
mean, you're gonna have
All
that point where
that
okay,
different
you're gonna
stuff.
have that point where you want to speak, you want to experience each other on the intimate level.
I done
Because
met women
say
that they don't care about all that.
why don't somebody getting it somewhere? It ain't it a date, well, unless they got some type
It's
of
people that
agreement,
go
but
months without having sex, years. Men and women, they have that self control that they don't even. That's not intimacy for them.
Right.
I want to be able to enjoy each other on that type of level. You know, it's mental, but I want to be able to enjoy each other on that physical level. We come together how it's supposed to be. That's just
Me,
me,
look, I ain't
and that
talking
ain't
about
nobody.
me. I'm talking about overall. Cause me, I'm romantic. I want quality time. I want all the attention. Like I don't care about all the Facebook attention and social media. I want my
Right.
man attention. So I do
So you
want
like,
that.
you said spontaneous. You
I'm
want to do it in different,
spontaneous.
like
I'm
you want to do it like
romantic.
do it in the kitchen and stuff like that. When the kids gone, do it in the kitchen and
Yes.
stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, be fun with
You
it.
gotta have your own place. You
Yeah, you
got to
gotta have
have
your
your
own.
own place.
And then
Oh,
it's spice. Oh, do breakfast in bed. What about breakfast in bed? Get
yes.
up in there. Though you still sleep, break your breakfast in bed.
Right. Yes.
So then
Breakfast in
so that way you
bed,
need to learn how
all
to
of
cook.
that.
Learn how to cook. Like fella, learn how to cook some breakfast for your lady. You know what I'm saying? She's still in the
I mean,
bed,
I
get
can
up and
cook
clothes.
too.
No,
I
but
can cook
no,
too.
I understand you know how to cook, but he may want to cook for you. He may want to bring you breakfast and bed. You know what I'm saying? Let him
Mm,
do that stuff. I would do
that's
stuff like
cool. I don't need
no,
that.
so
I
no, no,
don't
no,
need
no.
that
Yes,
though.
you no. Let him do that for you.
He said,
Let
yes,
him
you
do.
do.
Let
I
him
don't
do that
need
for you.
that.
Yeah, you say you
I
don't
don't
need that,
need
but
that.
let him bring you breakfast in bed. That's what I'm trying to
Let
tell
me
you.
let me be breakfast in bed.
You
Let's fix
already
that.
the you already
I
no. You hit the
don't need you
breakfast
to
at
bring me no food. I need to be the food.
you will be the food because
I don't
both of
need
y'all be
all
the
that.
food. But what I'm
I
saying
go to
is,
brunch.
oh, you want hey, he gonna do
I
all
go
that.
to brunch.
I, he gonna do
Let
all
me
that
be
and
breakfast in bed. Yeah, we ain't worry about that.
hey, yeah,
We can
we gonna
cook
do all
together
that. You know what I'm
later.
saying? Well, hey, cook in the bedroom together. Hey, it's all about spices. Cook in the bedroom together. Whatever you want to do. That's
Right.
how it's supposed to. Have fun, folks. Have fun with this thing.
I'm
And
big on I'm big on like being together and quality time and
let me ask you
all
this
of
though.
that.
Can I ask? Let me
Big
ask you
on
this.
that.
Huh?
I'm listening.
Oh, what about this? When you going? Okay. What about when you going out to a restaurant and then you wear a dress and he with the dress on.
He do what? That's a dress.
No, what I'm saying he's sitting next to you and he just take his finger and go over to your dress and just pledge you while you're at the restaurant.
Um, I ain't never had that done before. Like I am
It's spontaneous. It's like
spontaneous, definitely, but I don't
say
know. Like
you're
I'm
not drawing
more.
attention though. You're not drawing
I
attention to it.
don't.
You you
I
sitting.
don't know about that. Like I
He
don't
went
know. I
left
don't.
for a minute.
Hey,
He
it's
went
all
left.
it's all about. It's all about the experience. A man give a woman the experience. He want to give her an
I ain't never
experience that
had
she ain't
that
never had
before. Like
before.
I have to.
Like say
I ain't never had that.
you sitting next to each other, not across each other, but sitting next to each other, and while you got that dress on, he
Try to
do his
picture that.
business while you got that dress on, and just pleasure you like that, cause he doing that 'cause he love you. And that's why he do it for.
I don't know. I ain't big on. I'm not big on like sexting in public. Like I'm a lady in public. Like I'm prissy and cute and all that. I don't want to be all like
But
moaning and oh. If
no, you
that's
ain't
the
got to
case,
moan.
why I
No,
don't
you
want to
don't
be
moan
all
in
that?
public.
I
No,
just
you
want
don't
to feel
moan in
like
public.
that.
You're not moaning in public.
Like
You're
how
not
am I
moaning in
supposed to
public.
react at the
You know,
table? You
he
doing
said
that? Like
no because it's like he just let you know. Hey, when we leave here, you know it's on when we leave here, right? He just let you
I
know.
mean, well, yeah.
Yeah, especially when
I
you wearing
mean,
that
my
dress.
man done tap me or done put his hands in my pants or oh, you ain't got no panties on or you know rub on me. Yes, but
It's fun though. It's just
actually
all about having fun. We
feeling and
enjoying each
doing
other.
all
Like
that,
we
like
like
Mm,
having
feeling something.
it's too
like
Like
much.
we
wait till
or
we
you
get
come sit in this
home.
or you come sit in it or you come home and you sit on this lap and like keep it fun, keep it
I'm big
space.
now. I'm big like men. Like what I noticed and what how I like. I wear many hats. I want to wear all the hats in a relationship for my man. I want to
Uh-huh.
be every fantasy woman he wants. I've learned that men they like for their woman to be all about them and
I want to be about me.
like their biggest cheerleader and looking good in front of their friends and their family.
No, I don't need
So
no.
I always want to be. Some men they like that. They want you to stroke their ego and everything. Cause
But you
other
don't look
women
good.
doing it.
If you're gonna look
Other
good for
women
you.
are doing it.
Yeah, but you gonna look good. Look good for you. But I ain't got you. At the end of the day, it's like I'm doing it for my man.
I'm talking about full circle. Like full circle, women are all of your DMs. They hollering at you at the store, at the gas station, at the club. So when your woman is that person for you, you don't need all that. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
So
because
anytime we
because the
out and
king.
about, I'm gonna be all on my man. We go out to the
Well, a
club.
king.
I'm
Well, I'm
gonna
talking
be
about a
all
king.
over my man.
Well, I'm telling you about a king always gonna recognize a queen, and a god is always gonna recognize a goddess. That's what I'm saying. We know that a
But that
man know
don't
the
mean
difference
no
between.
women don't be trying to get you though.
No, but if I
And
know I
y'all
got,
like it.
but I don't know. Hell, no, because I turn it down. But if I know I got the real thing at home, why do you go out and tell them when I got the real thing
But
at
it's
home?
flattering. You like
Yeah, but
that.
it
It
don't match
feels
up to my
good.
queen. It don't match up to my goddess. Because
But you
trust me,
go
she treat me.
smile.
But she don't match up to what I got at home though. I'll say, well, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for noticing, but I'm not gonna leave my good thing for what? Because me and her
But
got
I'm
dynamics.
saying
We got a
some
thing
women
going
they don't do that though. Like what I'm saying, my point is, some
on.
women don't do that. They like I got him. I'm giving him sex. I'm giving him head every night, and that's it.
Yeah, but sometimes we don't even want to do all sex and all that. Sometimes sex is like, hey, I
Well,
just want to
some
hold you
women think
tonight.
that's
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
They like he with me. I'm a
I just
dime
want to cuddle
piece,
you.
and that's
I just want to
it.
hold you.
He should be
Oh, we
happy
gotta
to
have.
be in
I
my
just want to.
presence. Type
Yeah,
shit.
I just want to hold you. That's it. I just want to. I just want to cuddle.
I
That's it.
understand that
Um,
that ain't enough. I be telling them that ain't enough.
yeah. You may not, because think about it. You got that time in the month you deal with, and out of that, sometimes you may not be feeling good, so you're not gonna feel like doing all those things.
Right. Some women
But
get set in that way. I don't feel like it. I got a headache. I'm
well, you got like,
tired.
okay, but you got a headache. I give you
I
some medicine,
don't
whatever,
feel.
and go ahead and rest. Go ahead and get you some sleep. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Men don't be on that.
Cause
You got to tell it for all the men, like all scenarios.
because what they do it is they think them males, they think with their penis. They don't think with this head. I'm telling you,
Okay.
that small head for a man will get you in a world of trouble.
I
Don't
can't see
keep
the
that.
comments. What the men saying?
They ain't coming. All they keep saying is you beautiful, you beautiful. And that's it. That's it. But no, but what I'm saying ain't all about that because they think with the wrong head. It ain't gotta be all
Okay.
about getting between your legs. It's really not. I just come, chill at your crib, and I'm going home. Cause that right there don't entice me. Trust me, that stuff gonna come automatically. I let nature take
Right.
its course.
Right.
You're not feeling good. You say, hey, firm, I'm not feeling good. Okay, I'll bring you something, and I'm going home. I don't have to be, well, but I'm just speaking for myself. But it ain't
Right.
all about that. It's like, hey, you feeling good? I check on you. You good? Whatever. I call you later. I call you whenever. See how you doing. That right there, like,
I can
man,
feel
he ain't
that.
trying to
That's
sleep with me
real.
or nothing. He ain't trying to sleep with me. He ain't trying to do what kind of man this is. It's not
Right.
all
Women,
about
that's what
that.
I was about to say. Women be like, what? He
Yeah,
gay
it's
or
all
something? Because
like you say
I had on
because
my boy shorts and shit.
I mean because heavenly because it's not all about that. It's really not
I know.
because
I'm saying women
yeah,
would say something like that.
no, it ain't
I'm
no. They
used to
like
that.
no. They like that. You're like, damn, this guy. I ain't never met a man like that because he giving her an experience. Males, they
Right.
just want to keep
Right.
their dick out, and that's it. I'm not all about
I
that.
seen something too that caught my eye on Instagram where it was a guy and it was a woman who made did like a video like her it was having a girls night and
Mm-hmm.
she was talking to her girls about a date that she was going on and though she went on a date and then after the date the men did this and that. So the guy, he was doing like how they, show him watching the video and his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
And the video was like it made a lot of sense. I was like, oh my God, it's so true. So what it was is that the guy was like, women be asking for so much, like the men to bring flowers and to tell you you're beautiful and good morning and good night and ask you all these questions and don't talk sexual so fast and don't move too fast and don't do this and be mannerable, and we asked for all of that, right? So she was talking to her girls and saying that this dude brought her flowers to the door. He met her at the door. He didn't just pull up and blow, like he picked her up. He brought flowers. He got her hand. He walked her to the car, opened the door, and asked her, do you have a curfew or a certain time? I don't want to keep you out too late. He did everything right. And the biggest thing, she was like, why do when men do this, we think they gay? Like it's gay.
No,
we think they're soft.
No, because you know what it is heavily. What it is heavily, because they never experienced. What it is, they never experienced a real man before. That's what I'm saying.
It makes you cringe and all that.
No, because they never experienced. Because they never experienced a real man before.
Y'all see this shit? This what y'all women be doing. When you meet a good guy and you go back and talk to your friends and tell them this is the type of response that y'all are talking about.
No, that's terrible.
Each other. And I was like, damn, women do be doing that. Like,
it's terrible.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't
not a real woman.
No, for real. Me, I've been guilty of some of the things she was saying. Like, some stuff that when men be too nice, it do feel a little cringe. Like, ooh.
But then I understand too, because if you're gonna do something for somebody, do it with good attention. But some people do manipulate too. That's another thing. They do these nice things, but it's like, well, I did this for you, so you got to give it up to me now. Now that's wrong. Now if I'm do stuff, I do it out of kindness of my heart, not expecting anything. That's the difference. They do it because they want to have sex at the end of the night. Well, I took you out to dinner.
It was something to think about.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I take you out to dinner and whatever. So now you got to give me some sex. It shouldn't be like that.
Right. It was definitely something for me to think about. I was like, damn, I have thought like that in the past before.
But it's learning experience,
I gotta quit doing that.
But it's learning, though. Like, we all learning, we go. That's all we do. So it's a learning experience.
That's my problem. I was like, maybe I should like go after the nice guys. So that's what I've been doing. I've been going after the nice guys. Like, I'm not looking for no man. I'm not searching for him. I'm just going on with my life. I'm vibing. Somebody come about and it works, then it just works. It just
it'll come. Like I said, letting nature take its course. Like I said, I believe once you become the better man, the better. Well, I said to the guys, once you become the better man, the better one will come into fruition. I learned to focus on self first. This is what I do. I focus on me first. I focus on Furman, on what Furman wants, what Furman needs. Trust me, that right there, that stage of my life, it naturally will come. Other than that, I'm focused on myself, because at the end of the day, I don't want to be half-cocked with nobody, because it ain't good. It's not right.
Right. You are what you attract.
Right.
You are what you attract. You attract trash, then hey, you doing something wrong. Sometimes I be doing stuff and I gotta reevaluate. Like, okay.
You don't want to be around no losers.
Lately, I've been getting approached by younger guys. I'm talking like 27, 25, 30, and I'm like, what do y'all want with me?
Because they see how you're a very attractive woman, you're outgoing, you're very attractive, and that's what they like.
But why they gotta be young? The old guys think I'm too much, maybe? Am I gonna raise their blood pressure?
Let me say this. I have dated an older woman before, and we still talk to this day with friends. I had dated an older woman before. Let me explain what it is. Guys around their age, okay, guys that's young that like older women, they see, okay, she's more stable, so they look for their stability. They really don't want girls around that age. Girls around that age, they still trying to play the field. They still trying to find themselves. But a woman that's older, she's stable. She already knows what she wants, and that's what they drawn to. because I dated an older woman before, so I know. Just like when a young girl get with an older man, she don't really want a man around her age. She want a guy that because he's more stable. He know what he want and he know where he's going in life. So they look for that stability. That's what it is. Some young guy want to be an older woman because she's stable. She knows what she want and she ain't all about playing games. But she's gonna let you know front who she is and what she all about. But I don't know about some of
I mean,
these
the
guys
problem
now.
with that is they don't be having kids. I'm like, I don't want no kids.
Well, that's the thing. See, I don't have.
You know they don't want a child. I can't give you no more babies. Right.
See, that's another thing you got to talk about too, because I don't have any kids. I don't have any at all. And that's something that guys have to talk about too, because if a woman already has children, 9 times out of 10, she's not going to do that. And that's what you have to really talk about. So what he has to do is find someone who don't have any children and willing to do all this. So there's a lot to talk about too on that, because some people don't want to have kids. They think God give them right. So that's something you got to think about.
Exactly, because that's a deal breaker too nowadays. Dudes want older women, but older women already got kids. They be shocked, like, oh,
but they don't
got kids. I'm like, what? I'm down there 40. I'm supposed to already have kids.
That's what I'm saying. Because like I said, I don't have any, and I'll be 40, and that's the difference.
But normally, women your age have kids.
Yeah, majority. I mean, if you had to be, I mean, you be a stepfather, be a stepfather.
Look, I'm like,
well, I don't even use the word. I don't really use the word
close to 40 would already have kids. Like, there's nothing wrong with the women that don't. There's nothing wrong with that, or the guys that don't. Let me say that first. Nothing wrong with it. But I get a lot of people, hey, they already think I'm 30 or 25. I'll be like, no, I'm almost 40. They're like, oh, wow, how many kids you got? Oh. That's normalized people not asking that first.
Wait.
Oh my God.
But because you want to know your
kids don't need a daddy. Like, they don't need a daddy. I got them.
Because that's the wrong thing too. They don't need to know you about your children right off the bat. Like, you don't even know anything about me. First of all, you get to know me.
Yes, I'm a mom. Yes. Oh, okay. I just ignore that. Well, how many kids you got? And it's not that I'm embarrassed or anything, because I'm not. Hell, I'm down there 40. I'm supposed to have kids.
I mean, yeah.
So
I mean,
don't bother me.
Mike is just really rare. Because like I said, I don't have any. Ain't nothing wrong. I just don't have any. But it's just, you have to know. You have to balance out.
Everybody got their reasons why they got kids already or why they don't. You know, so.
But some people don't want them. Some people do. But it's what you make out of it at the end of the day. It's what you make out of it at the end of the day. And then I know as being a single mother, I know you gotta be careful out here. You gotta think about it. You got pedophiles out here too.
Yeah.
Background check will solve that quick.
You're checking out your children and everything.
It's a lot of different things, you know, like, and then guys gotta understand that women with kids, like, it's like you got single mothers, which meaning you got single mothers, meaning they don't have a father figure for their kids and da. But then you have single women that are moms. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, because all women are not looking for no daddy for their kids. They not.
Right. And a lot of times,
you don't gotta date the
majority
kids.
of the time and then majority of the time, the biological father, he still be present in their life. So it's like, you really ain't got to do too much, because he's, even though y'all not together no more, but he's still taking care of y'all children. So they ain't got to worry about all that. Now, if the thing about it, now, when you talk about that, then that's when you have to get him involved. It's just me. Because men feel some type of way. When you come into the picture, he feels some type of way now. Now he said, well, he ain't your dad, ain't all this other stuff. So you got to sit and talk with him. Hey, I'm not trying to take your place, but it's all about the respect factor thing too. So we'll be on the same
people
page.
don't need to be getting involved with people's kids, especially if the dad is present, unless you're married.
That's if you need to marry. Yeah.
Even dating wise, you don't need to deal with my kids.
No, but I said you say if you marry, yeah, that's a different story. If y'all married,
but dating too, like dating, you shouldn't be. If you're just dating somebody, you shouldn't be dealing with people's kids.
I mean, yeah. It's not about
you shouldn't be.
Yeah, because they want to let me meet your kids. Like we don't even know each other. Let me meet your kids. Let me meet your kids. But
Right.
if it don't work out, now what's gonna happen now?
Because now you're hurting my kids too. Now
Right.
they're
Like
like,
you're not gonna meet my kids. Like my kids, have a dad. They have a dad, so I don't need you
Right.
to come over and bring food and like you're not even coming to the house. No, that's why you need to have your own.
You need to have your own.
Like right, and if you're a single person that's a dad, and your kids got a mom, but your kids live with you, I'm not gonna be all up in your house. We
right,
just have to go to the Hilton or something.
right,
Or go out of town. Like I'm not gonna be laying around your kids either. It's the same thing. Like
You gotta
people need
respect
to
that.
quit trying to date and then expecting that other person to carry them with their kids. No. You need to take care of your own damn kids. That ain't
and
my
then a lot of
kids.
times the men will have
Like,
kids.
no.
So like, and a man and what he has to deal with a baby mama or something like
Right.
that, like you already have to go through this stuff with your own kids. And I have always felt uncomfortable. Like, when am I going to have you at the movies and going to the park with my kids while you sitting there thinking about how you can't get your own kids? You know?
Right.
And
Exactly. Yeah, like it's weird.
yeah,
Like
Mm.
let me have a ring on, engagement ring, and like let me learn you first. Once I learn you and we both discover that we can't live without each other, at that point I already know what type of person you're gonna be in my life for me and my children.
right,
Right.
Then let's incorporate the kids because now you're gonna be here. We're about to plan a wedding and plan the rest
right,
of our life. Then let me
Right.
meet your kids.
Blended
Then
family.
it becomes important to get together because if you don't know that person and you having them meet your kids and you know how they be like, well,
True.
you gotta respect him and you gotta do this and the crazy baby mamas and well he was fucking with me last night and I ain't gonna deal with that.
And you should have to deal with
No.
all that. That is irresponsibility. You should have to deal with all that.
It's just crazy. Like, no. So,
But
I mean, me personally, I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't date men with kids. I'm not about to say that.
no, no, baby.
I'm not gonna say that because I do. I will date a guy with kids, but dating a guy without kids that want kids, I'm not gonna date him.
I'm
No.
not about to give you no baby. I'm sorry.
I don't
Nope,
even want to string you along. I don't
nope.
even want to waste your time. I tell them. They be like, I don't care. I don't care. I like you.
they
No.
do. They do
You
care.
got
They
your
do care.
whole life ahead of
All I can
yourself.
do
But
with you is play with you. I mean,
that's
and
it.
that's
But at
how
least
I
you're
feel
being
about
honest.
younger
But
guys.
like I said, at least
Let me change your mind, is what they say. Let me
no. But
change
see,
your
that's the
mind.
no. You got to check. That's your right. That's your God given right. That's how you. That's what you believe. That's your belief. You can't change
Right.
nobody. Stick what you believe in, and that's it. Now that gives them a choice. Well, I told you
Right.
up front what I don't want. Now there's something you sit think about. Then we can talk about it. You
Right.
said think about it and said, well, I thought about it. Yeah, you're right. It ain't gonna work. But all that I can change your mind and stuff. No. Stop
And
it.
then they
Move
may
on.
be cool with it at first, but then you 5 years down the line and you
It's really
wondering
not for
like,
man because he want to have his
what?
own legacy. He want to have his own. Yeah, 'cause at the end of the day, he still want to have his own legacy. He still want to have his own
Right.
bloodline. So
Right. So I'm not
I
even
do
gonna
respect
talk
it.
to you. I have to just move
But I
on
respect you though. At least
respectfully.
you being honest though. You honest. I respect. Hey, I ain't got nothing but love to respect that because you just being honest.
Yeah. 'Cause what
And
we
you're not
doing
leading
here? You
nobody on.
want your own kids. I got my own kids, so of course you want that. So no, I'm not. No, because I'm not giving you no kids. We not gonna adopt. We not gonna do no surrogate
Surrogate.
or none of that. No, it's out.
So, but you know what? That's your God given right. It really is, and you keep
I don't
that,
want to
and
do
that's
no
something that.
diapers. I want to sleep at night. I don't want to deal with none of that.
And hey, I respect that. You just being honest. That's just being honest. I mean, you can't get no realer than that. You're not leading nobody on or nothing like that. You
Trust
let them
me,
know
I'd
up front,
have to
hey,
turn down some good looking, some good men
but
because
and
they
then
don't have kids. I'm like, fuck. Oh, but I can't do myself like that. I'm
Right.
over wasting valuable time and putting bodies on me because I'm attracted to the physical.
Facts.
So sucks.
Facts.
But
Preach. Look.
I done grew up. I have grown up. Like I'm not
Yes,
gonna
ma'am.
waste my time no more. It's
Yes,
a waste
ma'am.
of time.
Women need
Date
to
Yeah.
who I
watch this.
want.
This has been a great show. Like, you're dropping gems. Yes, ma'am. Because
Yeah. Lord, you agree with me. Like don't
I agree with
put
you so
our
much.
bodies on you. Like
No,
don't waste your time. You know you don't
right.
want no more kids. So it
But
doesn't
I
matter he's
respect
a
it. I mean,
great guy and he's
right.
got his life together and he makes a lot of money and that no, you just
But
gotta
then it's
close
some
your
guys who
eyes and
don't
walk
want
away.
then. But you know what? It's very subtle. Because you may got some guys who may not want no kids. That's another
It's a
thing too. Because some
lie.
guys, it all depends. It be medical reasons
And
too.
like
Right?
I've met one guy. I met no two guys. I met two guys that they were like this guy was like 50. He probably like 50 now. Or he was in his 40s, late 40s, and he was like, I don't want kids because of my career. Like I work,
And
and
that may, some guys like that.
as we talked, like I talked, I gave him a chance. So yeah, as we were talking, and I started feeling like he did want kids. And this was
Mm.
before I have a 3-year-old. I have the oldest is 18, my youngest is 3, y'all.
Look.
Drop that when I told y'all I almost had the perfect man, like he really did that. And I gave him a son. That's why I had my whole life figured out, y'all. I got married. I knew then I don't want no kids without my ring. Period. So I tried to stay in my marriage, yes. When I got 30 and I was starting this lifestyle, this heavenly thing, I knew, okay, I don't want no more kids because my baby girl before my 3-year-old is 13. So I knew like, okay, this is it. But if I meet a guy, I will give one more kid. I knew it. I said one more. I know I will. For the right guy. So when I met the older guys, I'm like, okay, well, you don't want no more kids. I don't need to bet. We good. My babies is teenagers. I'm good. But then that one guy came into my life. Like I said, the older guys, that I could tell they wanted kids. So I'm like, okay, you said you didn't want none because of work, but now I'm getting you kind of, but I'm like, you're not too sure. So I don't want to be with nobody like that either. You want a commitment, you need to be sure about it. But then
Right.
I met the guy who I had my son with, and he was almost that perfect guy. He put a ring on it, and I gave him a son.
Mm.
But I told him, you got my last motherfucking kid.
Mhm.
I'm not having no more. I'm not. I'm standing my ground on this. I am so for sure. Because it's just, I had my son against everything that I believe in. Not being married. And just everything that I know about me. So I knew then, I'm like, I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not chancing that. So here I am, gotta go through my 40s with a kid. When my
Mm.
house was gonna be empty.
Oh God.
My house was supposed to be empty. But I love my son. No regrets. Again, everything happened for a reason though, because
No regrets.
that guy taught me a lot of shit about myself. Like I have so much more, like my standards are so much higher because of him. That I can say that he taught me a lot. And I'm like anybody that I date, I have to be able to feed off you. You got to be able to show me something different. And he's a young guy. And he a young guy. But yes, like I went against everything. But and we was friends first. So now we're friends, but it's not romantic. Like the love is lost. I called off the engagement. We agreed it, and it's over with. But I got a lot of respect because he's a good dad. And again, he taught me a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie. So people come through your life for a reason. And I honestly believe that. But I don't want no more kids.
Hey.
So if you seeing this now and you like, damn, she checked everything until she said that, oh well, no hard feelings.
Hey, yeah.
That's completely want to make it.
I mean, yes.
Swear.
Stick to what you believe in, and it's not right. And I respect it. I know better great to get off the air too. It was a great show, it really was. Better great to get off this thing, and I'll be back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. same Central Time. So Heavenly, do you have any words of advice, any sound of wisdom you will leave here with the listening audience?
No, just follow me. Follow me at Heavenly on Facebook, Heavenly Ash Beau. That's Beau. So you can follow my page. That's my main page. I have a model, like my fans page, which is Heavenly Ash Model on Facebook. Or on Instagram, I'm Cake by the Pound. So it's cake and it's _ by the _ pound. And then it's another underscore after that. But all of that is on my page. So you're just a click away. Come out to my events, support me. I support my community as well. I collab if you want me to come to your city and host. I'm going to be the same real person, even on the mic.
Man, and that's awesome.
Women empowerment, podcasts or platforms. I can come out and speak to the women as well. I'm open, y'all. Book me.
Man, that's what's up. Also, to my co-host, Phoenix, you have anything you want to leave, any sound advice, any words of wisdom you leave here with the listening audience? From the show.
Watch this show. I mean, I hope you tuned in. I could sit and talk to you, Heavenly, for hours.
Yes.
So
I like you look.
Yes. I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to look out for your modeling casting next Wednesday night. So everybody check her page to see when that's where it's going to be at and stuff. And yes, I really enjoyed you on the show. I don't have any advice for anybody. We've been, just be true and have your vision clear. Somebody just asked me this and my vision is clear. Now, whether or not you are a part of that vision is regardless, my vision is clear,
Right.
So have a clear image of what you want.
Hey, that's what's up right there. So keep up the amazing work, Heavenly. Keep up the amazing work, Phoenix, as well. Hey, we better lead this thing. Remember, man, love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself. Remember the graveyard. Everybody had one thing in common. They thought they were going to see tomorrow, and they didn't. Remember, let's live life like it is our last, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we are already in the month of November. It is November 28th. We better ready to go into December. You got to ask yourself, is I'm satisfied where I'm at? My city be putting in the work. We get so excited about December 31st, all the way to January the 1st, and we go right back to that mediocre state. You have to ask yourself, is I'm satisfied where I'm at in my life? You're going to have to take risks. You're going to have to take chances. You're going to have to get out your comfort zone in order to be great. And that goes for everybody. So, man, love yourself, respect yourself. I know me and Finn will be back here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. We got a book author coming on here tomorrow night. Phoenix Heart is the name of the book, of course. Phoenix got Phoenix Sapphire, the book called Phoenix Heart. So the author gonna be on tomorrow night with us. Heavenly, keep up the great work. I love your swag. I love your confidence. That's why I want you on the show, because I see how you carry yourself as a woman. And I respect that. You walk to the beat of your own drum. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And if y'all want me to come back sometime, then I'll come back.
Oh, most definitely, because we had a great conversation on the show. I know I had questions. I knew you asked me earlier about the question. We didn't really get to the question. That's how I do on the show. We may have questions before you know it goes so. But it's good, though, because it's the flow of everything. So
right. The vibe was right. My chick was right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
most definitely. Hey, we gotta continue on working on ourselves. I know I continue on working on myself. We all gotta continue on working on ourselves. But we got this thing, everybody. So peace.
Good night. Bye.
Everybody.
Bye. Bye.